41 After a night of negotiation, Claudius is accepted as Roman Emperor by the Senate. In 1139 Godfried II the Young becomes Duke of Brabant. In 1327 King Edward III accedes to the English throne aged 14, after his mother, Isabella of France, and her lover Roger Mortimer depose his father Edward II. In 1348 Friuli Earthquake in European Southern Alps measuring approximately 6.9, largely destroys village, killing 5,000. In 1494 Alfonso II succeeds his father as King of Naples. In 1554 City of São Paulo founded in Brazil. In 1554 Sir Thomas Wyatt gathers an army in Kent, rebels against Queen Mary. In 1565 Battle of Talikota, the Deccan Sultanates destroy the Jehanagar's army and the last Hindu kingdom of southern India. Battle of Mikatagahara 1573 Battle of Mikatagahara, in Japan, Takeda Shingen defeat Tokugawa Ieyasu. In 1617 Pieter van den Broek arrives at Arabian port of Mocha, will be first Dutchman to establish trade links between East India Company and Yemen and taste coffee. 1. Bossuet's first thesis 1648 French theologian Jacques-Bénigne Bossuet obtains his first thesis in theology with Louis II de Bourbon, Prince of Conde, as a witness. In 1655 Duchy of Savoy orders expulsion or conversion of non-Catholic householders in Waldensian communities in Piedmont. Peter's church reforms 1721 Tsar Peter the Great makes the Moscow Patriarchate and Russian Orthodox Church subordinate to the state. Moscow University founded 1755 Moscow University is established by Elizabeth of Russia and founded by Mikhail Lomonosov on Tataner Day. In 1777 Americans drag a cannon up a hill of Kingsbridge Road in the Bronx, New York, to fight the British, giving added significance to the area's historic name of Greate Gunn Hill. The name of the road was changed to Gun Hill Road in 1875. In 1787 Shays Rebellion suffers a setback when debt-ridden farmers, led by Capt Daniel Shays, failed to capture an arsenal at Springfield, Massachusetts. In 1792 the London Corresponding Society is founded. 1799 First U.S. patent for a seeding machine, Eliakim Spooner, Vermont. La Cenerentola 1817 Gioachino Rossini's opera La Cenerentola Cinderella premieres at Rome's Teatro Val. University of Virginia chartered 1819 University of Virginia chartered by Commonwealth of Virginia, with Thomas Jefferson one of its founders. 1825 First U.S. Engineering College opens. Rensselaer Polytechnic, Troy, NY. In 1835 Vincenzo Bellini's opera I Puritani premieres in Paris. Wilkes identifies Antarctica 1840 American naval expedition under Charles Wilkes is first to identify Antarctica as a new continent. In 1844 rencontre between Rex Schreiber, U.S. House of Representative. In 1856 Battle of Seattle, skirmish between settlers Indians. In 1861 Augusta Arsenal seized by the Confederacy in Georgia U.S. Civil War. In 1863 General Joseph Hooker replaces Burnside as head of Army of Potomac. In 1865 CSS Shenandoah arrives in Melbourne, Australia. In 1870 soda fountain patented by Gustavus Dawes. In 1875 Anti-Slavery Society forms in New York. Electoral Commission 1877 Congress establishes the Electoral Commission to determine the disputed presidential election between Rutherford B. Hayes and Samuel J. Tilden. In 1879 the Bulgarian National Bank is founded. In 1882 Bilu, a Russian Zionist organization, forms. Sorge Fleury 1885 Vincent D. Inde's symphonic poem Sorge Fleury premieres with the Concerts Lamoureux in Paris. Bly beats Vern S. Fogg 1890 Journalist Nellie Bly beats the fictional journey of Jules Verne S. Villiers Fogg around the world by 8 days, completing it in 72 days. National Afro-American League 1890 National Afro-American League founded in Chicago by Timothy Thomas Fortune, one of earliest civil rights organizations in America. In 1890, United Mine Workers of America forms. Corbett vs. Mitchell 1894 in his only successful title defence. James J. Corbett KOs English champion Charlie Mitchell in 3 rounds at the Duval Athletic Club, Jacksonville, Florida for the World Heavyweight Boxing title. In 1895, New Haven Symphony Orchestra of Connecticut performs its first concert. In 1902, Alexander Scriabin's Second Symphony in C premieres in St. Petersburg, Russia. 1904, 179 die in coal mine explosion at Chesapeake, Pennsylvania. In 1904, John Millington Synge's play Riders to the Sea premieres in Dublin. Pelleas und Melisande 1905, Arnold Schoenberg's symphonic poem Pelleas und Melisande premieres at the Musikverein in Vienna, Austria. In 1906, Del Valle Inclans El Marqués de Bradomín premieres in Madrid. In 1907, Julia Ward Howe is first woman elected to National Institute of Arts Letters USA. In 1908, John Bloch's opera Baldi premieres in Antwerp. Elektra 1909, Richard Strauss one-act opera Elektra premieres at the Königliches Opernhaus in Dresden, Germany. 1910, first stumping by a 12-man in tests en seat of Nell, Safi Eng. In 1910, children initiate idea of planting trees in Jerusalem. Smuts-Gandhi Agreement endorsed 1914. An Indian mass meeting in Durban, South Africa unanimously endorses the agreement between General Jan Smuts and civil rights leader M.K. Gandhi regarding voluntary registration, poll tax, recognition of Indian marriages and other matters. In 1915, transcontinental telephone service officially inaugurated as Alexander Graham Bell in NYC calls Thomas Watson in San Francisco, California during the Panama Pacific International Exposition. In 1915, Umberto Giordano and Renato Simone's operatic adaptation of Madame Sans Genie, a 1893 play by Victorien Sardou and Mile Moro, premieres at the Metropolitan Opera in NYC. In 1916, Montenegro surrenders to Austria-Hungary. In 1918, Russia declared a Republic of Soviets. In 1919, founding of League of Nations. First meeting 1 year later. In 1919, the Hotel Pennsylvania, at the time the world's largest, opens in Manhattan, across 7th from Pennsylvania Station and Madison Square Garden. Closed 2020, demolished 2022-23. RUR. In 1921, Kale Apek's play RUR premieres in Prague.